Hey everybody, welcome to Zanpakuto Explain, the series where I try to explain every Zanpakuto in the Bleach series, and today I'm talking about Tachikaze, which is personally one of my favorite Zanpakutos. It's used by Kensei Muragame, the white-haired wizard, if you remember him. Kensei normally, I think he's the only person besides Ichigo who basically always has his Zanpakuto in Shikai mode, so we don't really see his sealed state much, but his sealed state's like a Wakizashi, so pretty short. That fits his Shikai too. Um, his release command is Blow It Away, Tachikaze, and Tachikaze means Earth-Severing Wind. Its ability is a bit debatable. In the anime, he is shown shooting wind blasts a lot. Like that's what he basically exclusively does in the anime. He never does it in the manga, though. At least not clearly. So I think that's like a misinterpretation, because like the name is Earth Severing Wind, so you expect you to shoot wind, but he never does it in the manga. So that's not his ability. At least not clearly. He clearly states his ability is blowing up whatever he cuts, basically. He says it in the fight versus De Masculine, and I'm just gonna talk about that then. I'm not gonna talk about the wind shooting thing. So basically, yeah. If he stabs you, you explode. If he cuts you, you explode. And he even has this ability called Buku Damatsuki, which it blows up when he punches. It's unclear if that's actually a Shikai thing though, because his fist starts like glowing blue, and then when he punches it, then it explodes. But he never does that again. Like he never whenever he cuts something with his sword, it's never glowing, it's never blue. Whenever he blows something up with his Bankai, it's never blue. So I think that's like just a technique he has. I don't think it. Maybe Kido. I don't think it's a Zanpakuto though, even though the wiki does list it as a Zanpakuto ability. Maybe that comes from the data book, because that's where the name also comes from. But I don't personally think it's a Zanpakuto ability, just because Kubo never shows it to do that again. He never does the effect again, even though he uses Zanpakuto a lot. Oh, even outside his Buku Damatsuki ability, he does also blow something up with his fists at another point. He punches a hollow a ton of times, and then it blows up too, without the weird glowing blue thing that he had in Buku Damatsuki or whatever. So I guess he is able to blow stuff up, just not. It's not that one ability that lets him do it, I guess. He can also just blow stuff up by punching it. He was in hollow mode, though, so it might not have been a Shikai thing. Maybe it's a hollow thing. I don't really know. It's not explicitly said. Though I guess a lot of other Shikai allow people to use their abilities even with not holding their swords, so, I don't really get it. It's not explained. So he may or may not be able to punch people and explode because of his Shikai. It's not said. Okay, so now that we're off his weirdly vague Shikai, we're on to his Bankai, which is one of my personal favorites. Probably top 3 Bankai. It is Tekken Tachikaze, meaning Iron Fist, Earth Severing Wind. And basically what happens, he says, like, oh, Tekken Tachikaze, and then, he gets this, like, weird, his, like, fists are covered in, like, purple armor, and then the armor has, like, this connecting thing that goes around his back. And on his fists are swords. So he has, like, not swords, but like blades. And he has the ability to control these blades. He has 3 forms we've seen. He has this normal blades, and then he has brass knuckles he can turn them into. And then he has, like, he gets rid of the brass knuckles, but he also doesn't get the blades back. He gets these blades, like, these, like, 4 blades on his knuckles. It's like these little tiny, like, tall blades on his knuckles. We never saw him use them, though. Maybe these different blades have different abilities, or they're just different blades. Maybe they just hurt differently. Who knows? We don't never told. He actually only ever punches with one of these blades. He changes them 3 times, though. So like he pulls them out in their own blade form, and then he switches to brass knuckle form, and then he switches to those weird knuckle blade things. But then he gets knocked out, so we never see him use them. That's not really Tekken Tachikaze's ability. That's just something it can do. Its ability is making the force of his explosions concentrated into his fists. So basically, it doesn't cause, like, a big explosion, but, when he punches you, it's the effect of, like, a big explosion. And whenever his fists are touching you, it will feel like that. So he can, like, hold his fist up to your chest, and then it will just feel like constant explosions onto you. or he can punch you a bunch, and each time will be an explosion. So yeah, it's just really cool. It's basic, but it's really fucking cool. It's the like what kind of Zanpakuto is just fucking boxing people. It's awesome. I love it. I wish we saw more of it. He did pull it out twice, but we only saw him fighting it once, and that fight was only like 10 pages long. So unfortunately, we didn't see much of it, but it's one of my favorites. I love it so much. It's fucking awesome. Okay, so thank you for watching this edition of Zanpakuto Explained. Next time we'll be covering Trepidor, I think it's called. It's Loopy's Zanpakuto, unfortunately. I'm sure there's someone out there who likes Loopy, but I think the chances of them the one person finding this and being excited for Trepidor, I'm sure those chances are pretty low. So I'm guessing most people are like me and are like, oh, Loopy, awesome, yay. Hopefully something cool will come up soon. I'm really just holding out hope for Nozurashi. I'm excited for that. And like Ichimonji is gonna be cool, but not much else, to be honest.